Welcome back to Tuesdays with Puddnhead, everybody. I am Puddnhead, your host, and I'm joined today by both Sharkbait and
Hello.
Coshade.
Hello.
What happened to your mic, man?
Cut off mid
What
hello.
do you? Did it actually cut off? I thought you were just like, "Are you doing voices?" Okay.
It's a great start,
All right.
guys. Great
So
start.
we are gonna
Right.
be talking about this game between Knabbmaster in the bottom right as the Araxian Crown Warlock,
That
and
Warlock.
Furno in the upper left as the Ketsuro Monk.
I'm excited to see this one too.
Ooh, the Sohai monk.
What? Why does it say Ketsuro on the picture then?
That's a very valid point.
Oh, well, this guy
No.
says so high. So the stat card is better. All right.
We
So we figured something out.
we have some more editing to do.
We're still in playtesting. Our editors are hard at work.
So high is OP, so they just renamed it to Katsura without telling
Yeah.
anybody.
Okay.
There's actually a theming. The Ketsuro are supposed to be more like in your face, higher damage, while the Sohai are supposed to be like the dodgy, like multiple attack kind of theme.
That's cute.
But
That's a cool
fine.
idea.
Yeah. If we had more
Well,
cards, you'd obviously know.
yes. Yes. Very good.
3 monks. All right. Anyway,
Three-
All right.
three
We're
monks?
gonna- Oh my gosh.
Love it.
Three
I mean,
monks,
there's other ones. But,
3
yeah.
monks, 5 druids. Anyway. All right. Here we go.
Sitting on a life tree.
Sitting on the life tree. KSSING. And
all right.
Y
So
wow.
we know the Warlock is
Yeah,
going to
sure.
try to burn stuff and or curse stuff, right? Right?
Probably gonna whack things. I mean, oh, never mind. We
Ooh.
got some
Ooh.
Mageddon.
Did we have a Magid?
Yeah.
I mean,
And a
Shark, you're the
Battleforge
one that
very
really showed me
close.
how cool that card is.
I love Mageddon. He's fun.
Yeah.
That Battleforge is very, very close. And the dojo.
I even
So,
like running Mageddon in the Drama like
double spawn point monk
Oh, it's great.
again. See
Double
a lot of
spawn
these
points.
recently.
Interesting. What? Just to remind the viewers, what does the dojo do again? Hover over it.
The dojo is a spawn point which can spawn creature, enchantment, or equipment spells, but those spells must be monk spells or martial spells. And
Totally
the
remember
dojo
that.
does not channel. So you got to use your own mana for that.
So it is an action spawn point. That's important.
Yes. Unlike the
Yeah.
Pandemonium, which is a mana discount machine, but you still got to use all your actions.
Though it does save actions in the saving you recasting if you get to do that.
Once.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
Monk is a very Monk. And I mean, you're talking about Elementalists too. They both have really strong like turn 3 to 6 if they
Mhm.
use like their like not necessarily their traditional spawn points, but
Oh, is this the
their mana
bow
action
monk?
generators. It is
Yeah.
a bow monk. This is why I chose this game actually, because
It's fun to watch.
I have always loved a Varium longbow, and the fact that we have a mage now that can
Whoa.
specialize with it.
Mageddon
interesting.
and Cercerix. This is like
Okay.
Turtle Warlock.
I don't know if I'd call it turtle. It just there's a lot of prep to this warlock.
It's
Interesting.
like, come to me. Come
I
to
want
me
to
and I
see-
will curse you.
I
So
wonder
Cerix is a
how
little
much.
dangerous.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I wonder how much he's now regretting Cercerix based on the fact that it's a bow monk, because he's not safe anywhere. Or
Yeah,
very,
right.
very rarely to be safe.
You want to
Maybe
put
he brought
like
a blur with
blur.
him, but
Yeah, you want to put blur on him. Yeah, that's pretty much the only way you can really tackle this.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
that
he's
or
level
make your
2,
mage a
right?
bigger threat.
Cercerix is? No, he's level 3. Okay. Never mind.
just make your mage a bigger threat. I mean, it could be a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, with Mageddon though, yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
weird.
it's fair.
So the
Pretty
monk has taken over the middle of the board, which is a commanding place to be when you have a ranged attack like that. So it's looking pretty good for the monk if he can get some support. He needs a creature out at least, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a creature come out.
I mean, he's got a spawn point for it, so why not?
That's what I mean, yeah. And the well,
No, it's another
interesting.
enchantment.
Maybe he's just going straight up Daka Daka.
Well, you can
This
get
is
two
this is why
shots.
Furno is such a strong player, really, because he really does this like crazy prep to be like, I need to get my first shots count. Yeah, I want to see what he does here.
Hawkeye, Fortified Resolve.
Hawkeye and Fortified Resolve and a boulder.
I didn't expect that.
That's
cool.
I didn't either.
That's cool. Yeah.
Mage attacks and damages enemy
What
creature.
a damage!
We
The
see
brace
a
yourself is
brace
coming handy,
yourself.
but still 6
Nice.
gets through.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is 6 damage. And oh, he moved and attacked with the boulder. I see.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
to do it that way.
And
Yep,
that
no, that's a great.
is a dead Sorcerix. Oof.
I mean, that's kind of why I don't like using Sorcerix.
I know.
'Cause,
He's
like-
just so squishy. He's good in certain situations. I
Yeah.
don't think he's good in combination with Mageddon.
Yeah, right.
Probably have done it differently, but I can't
Honestly,
discount it yet
with,
because it's early in the game and he just chose to attack him first. But
I actually think with the Warlock spawn point, there's probably more viability with using Sorcerix.
yeah, with oh god, pentagram. There we go.
Pentagram, that's it.
Not
Because
pen.
Pentagram's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Pentagram. Of note, the mana issue for the monk has been changed and fixed since this game was recorded. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the upkeep shenanigans. Yeah.
Yeah, the monk no
I've
longer
deleted
has
that part of
upkeep.
the code.
Yeah, Monk really has come a long way.
Mhm.
Just a lot of different testing has shown just all different ways of balancing, and yeah, he's come out to be in
Yeah,
that
pretty good.
realm of what he was, just with different stuff, you know.
Yeah. So in this case, I would, if I were the Warlock, I might want to just teleport the monk in and start wailing on him.
Oh yeah, he's
At
got
this
enchantment.
point, yeah.
But that enchantment's probably, did it come off the
Yeah.
dojo? Is that it? So it's a martial?
Likely. I would probably probe it with Mark for Death or something, then teleport his ass
Yeah,
in there
I
and be
think
like,
it
"Hi,
came
buddy."
off the dojo because
Yes, it's
he
not
moved
a
and threw a
nullify.
boulder and then he shot, so he didn't cast the
Yeah.
enchantment himself.
Yeah, I'd still probably probe with Mark for Death because then you can just reveal it and be like, "Well, now everyone gets 9 dice on you."
All right, this is the defense. Monk.
Yeah, the defense one's interesting too.
Yeah, so High Disciple is a really interesting support card. Basically, it's actually useful for anyone that's using Key because you use her defense in place of your own. Doesn't replace who the defender is, but uses her defense. So if they choose to like throw a boulder at you and she's in the zone, you have the key for it. You can try to dodge that boulder, you know?
He decides to dissolve the bow.
Makes
Bow
sense.
down.
Those bows are expensive.
Double punch Mageddon. Oh, 1 die.
Agony.
Agony.
It's interesting he chose
But
to
he still
dissolve
gets
that
the
bow.
damage because that gives him more charges on Fortified Resolve.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I don't know if I
One
would have
damage
dissolved
was
that
important.
bow with the agony being revealed.
That's a fair point. I think he just didn't want him shooting at his dudes on the way in.
But if you see, Furno's retreating back to his disciple because he wants that infinite 9-up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and while 9-up doesn't sound like much, you roll enough times, something's going to trigger on like the worst possible time.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Like, didn't you have it work on a big attack spell against me one time?
Yeah. Well, that's why it's good. Is like,
Yeah.
it costs 2 key, and right now he's getting 1 key around. So
Yeah.
he doesn't exactly have infinite dodges
It's
or
not
anything.
cheap, but it does come in handy still.
But I mean, if you have some way of,
we're looking at Furno's perspective, so I don't want to hover over his card.
But if you have something like, I don't know, like Altar of Peace, you could suddenly make the disciple have a +1
that's pretty good.
defense, the Aegis one,
It's
Aegis
minor creature, right?
+1, exactly. And so you can use it with like Horse Stance to give Aegis 2 on her.
Wow, so
she could
because Horse Stance gives you Aegis, that's right.
Mm-hmm. So it's an 8-up defense with 2 key, basically.
That's
And if they try to go
nasty.
after her, she has the tough minus as well, yeah.
Right.
8-up defense for 2 key, and the defender has Aegis too.
Well, she would have to Aegis too.
Only
I
if she's
see.
a defender.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
see. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because she doesn't take damage. She just takes her defense as if she were the defender.
Yeah.
So if she's like slammed, then she wouldn't be able to because she can't use a defense then.
Right.
All the upkeep shenanigans.
Yeah. Thanks for fixing that, Sharkbait.
Yeah, no problem. All I had to do was like highlight and delete the section that mattered.
Yeah, right, yeah.
All right. Now she's got double strike.
I remember getting it to work the first time was a pain, but
It's revealed. It needs to be.
No, she will have double strike. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
right.
Looks like we're gonna curse up the monk here. The great thing I like the wording on these monk cards. Dispel, seeking dispel on the ghoul rat. Nice.
Yeah.
I like the wording on these cards because even if you curse them, they get their effect.
Yeah. We spent some time on that. Oh jeez, how much key did he have? Yeah, and that's the thing about Mageddon is like that acid ball. It's 5 mana already, so or the dark bag.
Oh, so it's on the
I mean,
dark bag.
either
It's on
one
dark
really.
bag.
They're both actually hard hitters.
Yeah.
So this is actually like a really powerful time for the Warlock. So
He's gonna go kill that. He's got piercing
I
too,
love
so
Dark Pack Slayers. They're awesome.
they are very
not
good
sure how I
creatures.
feel about going after Battleforge, but okay.
I think it's an interesting choice and probably a
Oh,
good choice
gross.
in the long run if he doesn't roll so poorly. But
It's a friendly game, allowing them to move, things like that. It probably wouldn't have changed his move at all.
All right, revealing a Cobra stance, which gives +3 life, uncontainable, and allows a counter strike. Key.
all right.
The uncontainable part is probably one of the most useful parts of it. The +3 life is nice.
That's a it's a good one too.
Surging wave puts her way up there.
Big hit on the surging wave.
Slammed. And Mageddon rolling 5 dice.
He's got
Gets
11
6
life.
damage.
Oh yeah, it's
Mageddon. Yeah,
one
Mageddon
from
care.
death. One from death.
One from death.
And like that's a level 2 stance, and you don't get it back. So killing that is actually pretty harsh on the spell points.
That's the issue I run into with the stances, I think,
Yeah.
that I'm noticing, because you don't get them back, and they're fairly expensive. I don't know. Are all of them? I haven't noticed all of them, but is that one?
Yeah, they're all level 2.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is, like, you
I know,
use
they
a
should be
surging
powerful,
wave.
but-
You use a surging wave on it. Now it's alive for another round, so it's going to take
Yeah.
another attack. So, I mean, it probably paid for itself. You know.
Yep. It absorbed an attack and a spell.
Yeah.
And is still alive to absorb another one.
Fair point.
Especially like something like surging waves, which are super valuable.
Right.
You know, suddenly you're looking at Furno, who like maybe has a dancing scimitar, you know, or something like that in his book.
Or just nope. We changed that one.
Or just a second disciple out there would be
I guarantee you he has other
slightly
disciples,
yeah, that's what I mean, like safer now because the surging wave is down.
And that didn't cost him any actions. The monk plus the horse stance didn't cost him any actions.
Yeah, that's true too.
And gets the double strike off, doing 6 damage to this.
Woof.
Oh, who's dazed?
Oh no. Yeah, 6 damage, yeah.
That was a really good double strike.
And a boulder. Wow.
The double strike should have done what, 2 damage? Really lucky hits.
And the boulder was about normal because he didn't have any armor left. So
Yeah, he didn't. The acid ball took all his armor away.
Okay, yeah.
But that is 2 boulders down for Furno.
yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of an older school style of using boulders to sort of spike down bigger targets.
You do me a favor.
It's tried and true, you know.
Puddnhead chance. Can you click on Knabbmaster's name so I can see how many cards he has in his deck? Interesting.
50.
There's a 15 card difference so far, and that's a pretty big one.
Yeah, it's those stances.
Yeah. Oh, the stances probably don't make up for that much. Wonder what it is.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point. He probably has more bows and boulders, right?
Yeah, more out of school stuff. I gotta figure.
Maybe rocks or
Oh,
something.
double enchant on the monk.
I'm guessing one's at least
Another
Seeking
seeking.
Dispel.
Very
Wow.
cool.
I say I'm guessing at least one of them is
Cool, right?
was a enfeeble, but that's what I would have done. Huh. All right.
That's 2 ghoul rods down.
2 seeking the spells down too.
Yep. But the ghoul rod's what's going
A
to do all
lot
the
of players don't
damage.
take 2 seekings, so that's kind of
Yeah.
interesting to see.
Well, now with alternate wizard in play, you might see Seeking Dispel come out a lot more.
It's true.
Fair point.
Isn't there I guess it doesn't go against hidden. What was that, Dispel Wand?
Right. I mean, reveal magic will work too, but all it does is tell you what it is.
If they're trying to like spike you down, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like reveal magic is one of those spells that you're like, it might save you. You know what I mean?
1 in
For like
10
one
times.
round or something. Yeah.
It's an interesting idea.
I kind of wish like Dispel Wand actually had just a seeking built into it.
Well, more people would take it for sure.
Right, right.
I agree.
And even if it was a Seeking for 4 or something, or 3.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
I
make
mean,
it
you're already
cost a little more.
paying, what is it, 4 or 5 mana to get the wand out, you know,
Yeah.
in the action.
Getting 4 damage on the forge.
Ooh, wow.
Yep.
He's really committing to that
Another.
forge.
Yep. Another. Well, he's got his creatures to kill the monk's
Yeah.
extra stuff while there's curses going down.
Dispel on Agony. All right.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, Knabbmaster's playing this pretty well right now. He
Yeah.
got a little unlucky with that double strike, but
Yeah.
you know, he's
Overall.
still trying to control his board.
There's another Slayer. That's a Reaper now. Oh boy.
Because you got to think that
Yeah.
Nab has no economy going on, so this is kind of like the strong point he's at right now. And if
That
he
may
can't
be
break
true.
through,
Yes, but also he's spent a total of 10 life. It's interesting too.
oh, is he Dark Pact? Yeah, he is. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Furno hasn't actually even hit him, and he's already
Yeah,
got damage on him.
Blood
Basically.
Reaper is a bold choice to Blood Reaper those. Especially if you're gonna go after like a Battle Forge with a bloodthirsty creature.
I wouldn't expect him to go after the Battle Forge. I think the Dark Pact is destined for the monk at this point.
Yeah.
Let him again do the last 2 damage on the forge.
I'm just talking about the previous one.
Oh, the last one wasn't a Dark Pact, or it wasn't a Blood
wasn't
Oh, was
a
it
Blood
not?
Reaper.
Was it not?
No,
Okay.
Mageddon got the first 6 life off of him, and then this Blood Reaper took the last 4.
Yeah.
So
Be right
Not seeing
back,
any
he
new cards
says.
from somebody's gonna be right back. We'll just speed this up. No,
Yeah, this is just kind of a classic Warlock.
it is, and I like it.
The Fortified Resolve, I believe, has like 5 or 6 charges on it at this point too.
That's
It does
so
have
good.
quite a bit, so I'm gonna be interested to see how quickly Nab can burn through it.
Here's another bow.
Ooh, we got a ninja. Okay.
Ooh, also
Assassin.
Haruki. Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh, she's a
Oh,
ninja.
he
She
was
is
ready.
a ninja.
Oh, he was ready.
He just immediately dissolves. That's smart playing. I mean, obviously he's prepped so much to get that bow to work.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, and he can shoot in the quick cast. I didn't even think of that. Oof.
He's gonna reroll. Very, very smart. Cool.
Still 4 damage is pretty strong there. Yeah. McGinn's half dead though. Only
That
half.
bow dies.
Wow. That was
Yeah, I mean,
crazy.
This is something where, you know, like Hand of Bimshaw is useful just to get that one
And
extra
there's
heal
Dead
around.
Forge.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like even in a book like even if it's a dark warlock, like Hand of Bimshal is so
It's
good.
3 points, so yeah, it's not like it's not worth
You
it.
could also just put vampirism on again.
I mean,
It's an option too, but
you'd
then
have to.
he becomes a
Yeah.
much bigger target.
Yeah,
I think
he
the
got
I think the hand would
3
be better
armor.
personally. But I mean, he would have healed a little against. I don't know if he had
That's
damage,
true.
but
I
against
guess
the
all of
disciple.
it would have been. Both of them are viable options that
Yeah,
could work. Some noob just joined the game. What the hell?
I know, right?
Monk on guard. Uses fortified
Okay.
resolve. Or no,
First,
doesn't.
looks like first damage on a mage. Yeah, if he takes 1 damage while using. Oh, he's gonna retaliate with the guard.
Yep, getting 3 crit out. Going through the armor.
It's a really nice roll.
But now
but-
Blood Reaper comes into play.
Yep, that's exactly what I was looking for. I mean, he's not gonna do much
Oh
damage.
no!
He's not gonna do much damage, but he's gonna heal Nab. So it's like, all right,
But it still heals 2 damage.
that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
all
rolling
he needs
half.
is 1.
Rolling half though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
half doesn't feel good.
No. It's not a good roll. Now that the Battle Forge is out of the way, he doesn't have to worry about bows getting 2 shots when they come out.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting he chose the ninja.
I guess he was figuring on action advantage or action disadvantage, right? But
I think he was figuring on killing Mageddon this round, I think.
or maybe that
Yeah,
too.
with
Yeah.
the bow probably.
Yeah. And then it would be 2 to 2. And he
So
could
he just guarded
yeah.
instead. So we're probably going to see a disciple out of Furno now, just so we can get that key usage somewhere.
Yeah, the key
get
usage and some kind of extra defense for
Get some
whatever's
dodge.
there.
For
Yeah.
sure. Do you see anybody using the other one? Because all I've seen is the Sohi disciple.
It just depends on the situation. Like, I bet you Furno has the Sentinel in the book. He probably just is like, I need defense right now, so he goes with the Sohai.
Okay. I'm pretty
I'm
happy
guessing anyway.
with the way those monks are worded. Also, I'm happy
Yeah,
that we got rid of that stupid extra rule in Academy so that Haruka works the way she's supposed to.
that's right. The rule that literally like reversed what it said on the card.
Yep.
Yeah, because the Sentinel is really nice if you're using like martial strike attacks, like lightning strike or fire strike, because
Oh yeah.
it adds additional dice, and the strikes literally say you can't have melee bonuses, so you get the 5 dice with it, which is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, called it. It's like you were there.
Yeah, that also makes sense. But yeah.
I mean, honestly, when you're on the back foot like this, like saying this, no one's really a monk expert right now, but when you're on the back foot, it makes sense to go defensive right now.
Yeah, sure. All right, he reveals horse stance. It gives him Aegis and resilience, which is toughness if he spends key. And
Oh, the
piercing.
reverse attack.
Oh, that was brutal. That was cool.
Acid.
Interesting. I can't remember. Does
So we can use two key right now to dodge.
Oh, never mind. Armor applies before fortified resolve, right?
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
armor first. Yeah. Is he gonna use the key? Yes, he will.
Oh.
She can't stop acid, I guess.
All right.
Can't deflect it.
Yeah, I mean, one of the earlier problems of the monk was people were just obsessing over key generation, and it made sense. So
Yeah.
with this newer style, you don't have to really be like, let me get as much key as possible, because it's not necessarily a winning strategy then.
That's because it's not completely dependent upon it.
Yeah, exactly. just come out.
All right. Doing 3 damage. Because he used Horse Stance to do piercing. Dark Pixler has to attack the mage.
These
Still
rules are
rolling really
so
roll.
bad.
Oh, they're bad both directions. I mean, well, I guess there's some earlier ones at Furno that were good.
That's
But...
gets the
She
dodge
managed
too.
to dodge it, so he doesn't remove damage from.
Yeah, I hope the coding for the disciple isn't too hard, Jerk.
I'm not touching it until it's finalized.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or until I've rewritten all the code. I'm not sure which is
That's
going to happen
fair.
first.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, one of the challenges that you face with creating creatures that are level 2 is that everyone just compares it instantly to Timberwolf,
Right.
and
Yeah.
you know, trying to find alternate ways to be like, it's not stronger or weaker, but like on that level of, oh
It's
yeah,
useful
consider this,
too.
you know.
Yeah.
Disciples on that line for sure. Just because there's so many other requirements to use her.
Right.
I mean, you don't even have to use her for the key.
She's good just for the double strike for sure.
Yeah. Man,
It's nothing.
pretty sure Furno is not very happy that he doesn't have his bow.
2 bows.
Yeah.
No bows.
Yeah, I wonder if he has any more actually.
What are they? Four each? 4 points each?
2. They aren't martial, so yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
So.
they'd be 4. Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, I almost wonder if like a boomerang or 2 is worth it with the
Yeah,
monk.
but he's not going to be running any animals.
That's fair. 5 charges still on Fortified Resolve. That's probably worth dispelling.
Are there any
Lane
martial
class.
animals? I don't think there are, right?
No.
Are there any what?
Martial artist animals.
All right.
I don't think so.
Time for
Yeah,
Mind
no,
Leech to
I don't
be
think
a martial animal.
Kung Fu Panda.
All right. Or the mind leech turns all Psyoculuses into martial artists.
Into
Right.
pandas.
Martial.
Great.
The defense never works when you want it to.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like,
Still has Cobra stance on, so +3 life.
yeah, the disciple it's good when it works,
Whatever.
but it's like it's not gonna be like it saves your day every time. So
Yeah.
it's one of those like it mitigates some damage, you know.
I just
Good
know that
punch
I would
back.
never get.
Ooh, flame blast.
Whoa,
That's a dead
there's
disciple.
A
Yeah,
dead
right.
disciple for
There's no
sure.
kill
And
like
that's
overkill.
and that's 4 points gone. So that's brutal.
Yeah, well, he's
There's no
about to
kill like
lose his
overkill.
Blood Reaper, and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
that's
This
his
is a
third
slugfest.
big creature. Yeah.
I'm wondering if the Warlock's running out of gas.
I think he has more cards, right? I mean,
That's true.
mana wise, definitely he is.
Yeah, it's mana wise and like at this point tempo wise, because the dojo's still just popping
I
out
mean,
dudes.
no one is generating channel, so
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Knabbmaster or Furno has a slight action advantage.
Yeah.
These are both like mid-game books that are like reaching past their peak.
My dog.
Yeah,
is
it's hard to know whether or not you want to kill that dojo. It seems really good to just leave around like that.
It seems like it's doing quite a bit to get Furno the advantage and to help him
Yeah.
weather the storm, I guess, for lack of a better term. Because the Warlock came out pretty heavy. And if the Blood Reaper goes down, I'm not saying it can't happen, I'm just saying I have trouble seeing how the Warlock recovers.
Yeah.
Especially with there we go. Okay, so heal the Blood Reaper, that's good. I said, but especially with losing 10
again
life
instead
already.
of heal. I would love to see a hand Bim instead of that heal.
Yeah.
Like earlier.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Blood Reaper gives it Bloodthirsty +2. Okay.
Yeah, it's really interesting because not using any mana generation at all is a really interesting style. Because you really have to like fine tune
They're made
every
up for it.
move. Wow, damn.
Oh, Aegis. Yeah, doesn't have Aegis. Rats.
Oh man, what a roll though.
Rolling 4 dice now. And getting only 3 damage. Or no, 5 dice? Oh, it's right because he has 6, but he just makes it 5.
Oh
Good
jeez.
grief.
That ninja! Just going in there and wrecking.
Rolling crits.
That's it.
Ugh.
That was a
It's gonna be
big
tough
hit.
to burn through that fortified resolve. That's what I'm saying. Like that dispel, that's
Yeah.
worth dispelling, I think.
There's the final one.
He just GG's out.
GG's.
Yeah, I don't
Wow.
blame him.
Yep. I mean, at this point, like I said, as soon as that one went down, he's gonna have a lot of trouble coming back. This is
So
a pretty
like,
cool monk, though. Like
so
the
so
monk
looking
didn't
at
rely only on the bow.
yeah, so looking at that, and when you think about think about like a priestess with her spawn point versus how this spawn point's working, like very similar ideas, but there isn't any channeling.
Yeah.
But it's also like doing more to support each individual creature, so it's not like it's more like a buddy build or like a SWAT team kind of monk rather than like
Sure.
spewing out a bunch of like knights or angels or something. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. No, I see what you mean. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the monk, yeah.
Yep. Well played
I'm
to both
curious,
guys.
what are the enchantments on the monk?
We need. Oh, what did Knabbmaster put on him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to peek at that stuff?
Yeah.
Why not?
I guess why not?
Ghoul
Yeah.
Rod, Enfeeble, and Nullify.
Yeah. It would have taken a long time to eat through that.
Yeah, I wonder if Knabbmaster had more Flame Blast or if he was just out of it, you know?
Yep. Oh, don't want to look at that. Give away Furno's secrets. Knabbmaster has 41 more cards left, though.
That is quite a bit, but the tempo is decidedly in Furno's favor.
Yep.
It would be a tough recovery. I'm not saying it can't, but it would be really tough.
Well,
So if
he's
he
also.
plays
Well, here's the thing, though. The monk is out of key.
Yep. Those disciples aren't necessarily gonna be able to be used.
Right. So I'm not sure, depending on what attack spells he's got and
That's true. It could be something that also that fortified resolve needs to go away.
I actually
he
would have
need
loved to have
dissolve
seen
or dispel it. Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen some Rise Again on these disciples. Just because he knew he was going to kill them certain rounds, and getting them on your side is at the very least you can do for action economy. Because you get them at half cost.
Yeah.
And granted, they're zombies, but like they still have a dodge, you know. And then you get the Rise Again back and use it on the next one.
Yeah, that's something that the Rexing Whirler does really well. Take all your stuff and it is now mine.
Because then he has, disciples fighting disciples randomly and things like that.
Okay. Yep. I don't know. Interesting. Well, thanks for joining me, guys.
Absolutely. Glad
Good to hear your thoughts on these games.
This was a fun one to watch. It was a fun thing to watch the contrasting styles there.
Yeah, New Monk has so many different plays. So if you ever check out other monks like Thoughtspore monks, things like that, there's so many cool different styles you can do.
Yeah, we're going to get those Cyoculi to be martial. monk creatures.
Have them go around punching things with their one eye.
Be monk
Yeah, right.
creatures.
Their little stinger. They like turn them into swords and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining me for Tuesdays with Puddnhead. See you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.